Hey everybody, and welcome back to more Pokemon Sword, and welcome to Motostoke. I have to say, Motostoke is probably my favorite city in the game. I would argue it's kind of the central, city or town, I guess, of the game. I feel like every Pokemon game always has, a main town. And to give an example of this, because you may not know what I'm referring to, so let's say, Generation 6, X and Y. Lumiose City was probably, the main town of that game. It's the town I feel like you have to visit the most, and you visit Motostoke a couple times in this game, which is funny, because it's the first city in the game. I'd honestly, if we're comparing, Gen 1, Pallet Town, I guess, as well, but, Viridian, I feel like you have to visit quite a few times, so, I don't know, maybe just me who just realized that, maybe not. I'm trying to think of a Gen 2 that does, Gen 2 town you do that with. Honestly, I just think of Goldenrod, because you go there twice. But, these are the League cards, so I actually like the League cards quite a bit. I think it's something they've kind of been doing for a couple of generations now. If you kind of remember, the Trainer card or Trainer Passport from other games, that's basically the same thing, but you're actually kind of getting, we haven't really done it yet, but you probably know, this game is kind of, sports-based in a way, so it's kind of like getting your own real-life, well, it's a video game, it's your own, Pokemon baseball card. I know they have Pokemon cards, but this is, a baseball card, or, I guess, non-American football, I guess, the same thing. You can customize these, I'm going to show this in a little bit, and really, you have them, so, when you do, a link battle, when you're playing with friends online, that's kind of what shows up. These are really, small things, they don't really add much to the game, but I love the idea of, making these, because I never, collected baseball cards, that was my brother, but I did collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I did have a few Pokemon cards back in the day, and it kind of reminds me of that in a weird way. I know Gen 7, like I brought up, they did the passports, I believe, or is the trainer card? It was you kind of had your own, card in Gen 7. It really looked like a passport. And it had that, and I like that, but I love this more. One thing I will give Gen 8 over the past few years, you can make your own little card, and you can add a little, animation, but you can, customize how your face is gonna look when you do these, and you can do poses and stuff. It's really cool, and when you battle more trainers later on in the game, you'll also get their cards. So, I don't know, I really like it. There, we're doing, some anime pose. I have the power of God, anime, and let's redo this. I have the power of God and anime on my side. Ha, you know. But, yeah, I'm glad no one was home to hear me say that. But I do like the League cards. Anything in games when you can do stuff like that, I like. I don't know. It's such a small thing, but it's so nice. I don't know. But you can always come to the PCs and customize it, which is really neat. And it'll change with your clothes as well. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember. Who are you? Why am I even here? What's a Pokemon? I thought this was Digimon. I also will say, while I do like the Sword and Shield soundtrack overall, and I do argue that I don't think it has as many great songs as the past, well, I would say, compared to, a Gen 2 or a Gen 5. I do like a lot of the music in the game. Motostoke's song is actually pretty decent. Have a quick listen. I would argue that Motostoke probably has my favorite town theme in this game. I don't know. I really just like Motostoke a lot. I don't know what it is. I wish there were more NPCs running around. I know Game Freak is a small indie company that can't handle these things, apparently. But yeah, I do wish there was more running around. And the issue I have, too, is, if you remember when we first got here, you probably saw an Onix, and it's not there. So Onix just randomly pops in, which is kind of weird. Dwight? Identity theft is not a joke, Jim! Okay, that joke had to be made. But yeah, this is the Battle Cafe. In certain cities, you can come here, and every day you can battle new trainers. Like this guy, Dwight. We can face him. He has a Combi. Combi is a bug-flying type. I'm not going to do a bio for it. until we actually encounter one. But Combee's not great. I talked about last episode of Vespiquen. I'm not a big Combee fan. I remember the Bug-type trainer from Gen 4, he was in the Elite Four, had a Vespiquen. I do remember that. That always stuck out to me. I fought the Elite Four in Diamond and Pearl so much, it's not even funny. Like, I do it a lot in a bunch of the games, but Gen 4 is when I really... I probably fought the Elite Four, like, every day for, like, a summer. It's kind of sad. But I had to, because I would fill out the Pokedex in Gen 4, and it took a whole summer, and it was exhausting. Not really, but, you know, it was something I'll remember for the rest of my life. I would one day I would like to fill out the entire Pokedex again. Like, maybe like a Generation 9 if we can get all the Pokemon in it, but I don't know. But I do want to talk about Motostoke while we're here, because I've been saying I was going to do this before. That place actually there, you can get your hair cut there if you want to do that. I decided not to, because I like my hair the way it is. It costs money. But diving into Motostoke. Motostoke is based off of Manchester, England, which is actually the 3rd largest city in the United Kingdom. It's really, I think that the thing that helps, like, really show that is how, like, industrialized the city is with that big gear at the top, and a lot of these structures are actually based off the Castlefield area, so, yeah, it's pretty neat. But, yeah, you can customize plus your... Really, I just changed the color of my pants. I didn't really like how dark my pants were, so I like the lighter blue jeans, and, I wanted that jacket. It does kind of cover my Shuckle Squad shirt, but I like the jacket a lot, and Sonia's in here, too, looking for stuff. And we have a hat now. The hat I'm wearing reminds me of the captain's hat from Super Mario Odyssey a lot, which is another LP I did, which you should go watch. You know, but yeah, I do like Motostoke a lot. One thing I do hope you can do in the DLCs, because I know they're adding more like clothes to it. So like, if you want to wear like Leon's clothes, you can wear Leon's clothes. I hope you can dress up as like previous trainers from the other games, like. If you want to dress up as, like, Gold from Gold and Silver, you can wear his costume, or, the Gen 3 trainers, you know. That'd be pretty cool, actually, I think. Or you could get, like in Gen 2, or even, Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, you can get the, Team Rocket costume. Because believe me, when I got that costume in Let's Go Pikachu, I wore it the entire time. Also, watch this Charizard's animation. That animation does not look good. Like, it looks rough. I understand they have to animate these Pokemon, but Charizard's one of the main ones that runs around a lot. You can't tell me they could have made it better, like, animated. Like, I like Sword and Shield, but this game could have looked a lot better. And Leon here will give you an item that you can use on your starter. So, for Sword Bunny, you get Charcoal. For Solby, you'll get Mystic Water. And for Grookey, I think it's the Mystic Seed, I think is what it is. So yeah, definitely equip these, especially if you have Score Bunny. Oh my god, if you equip Charcoal to it, we won't be seeing the first gym for about 2 to 3 more episodes, I believe. I just recorded it the other day, and I think it'd be let's just say 2 to 4, somewhere in there. And oh my god, especially with the Charcoal equip, you can destroy the first gym leader so easily. But, I'm gonna put Rookity up first, because Rookity is it's like a level behind. Usually when I grind in Pokemon games, I always like to... What in the hell is that? You have a ball for a head. Okay... Okay, yeah, that's Pokeball guy. He will give you a Pokeball every time you see him, so... Every time you see him, talk to him and you'll get a Pokeball from him. You can get, like, a Friend Ball, and you can get some other stuff from him. I think he will give you a Heal Ball at one point, so, pretty neat. But, like, whenever I do play Pokemon games, I always like to level Pokemon up and then switch to the next one. So that way, like, I'm always having my team around the same level. I just prefer to do that, because I never really like... It's really an OCD thing is really what it is. But I just like that more. And there's the well, you kind of saw the statues when you go into Pokemon gyms. So Motostoke actually has its own Pokemon gym. We won't be coming back here for a little while, but we do come here first, so yeah. Who is this dude? He's already smug, I can tell. I do love, you're kind of getting now, you have to register for the Pokemon League, and we kind of had this earlier, but, like, this kind of really more brought it up, and I like that a lot. It definitely makes it feel more like a sports competition, and that is the main thing this game goes for, is the sports competition type, and I love that a lot. But here you can pick your number, so, because I'm a YouTuber, and, no, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna go 69. I'm gonna go with 11, because my birthday is January 11th, and I don't know why. Because of that, I've always just really liked the number 11. That's always been my favorite number, so I just go with 11. Because I'm number 1 times 2, you know. Actually, that would be 2. I didn't think of that. And who are you? Well, not you, little Pokemon. This girl. She probably won't be important later on. But yeah, like I was bringing up, I do love the sports feel. I love, like, when it feels like everyone's going after the same prize. Like, you always have, like, a rival in the games, but you never feel like everyone is going for that top spot, because it never gets brought up. In this game, there are several people who want to be the Pokemon champion, and I love that. I think that's awesome. Like, I don't know, I love tournaments. That's my big thing. I love tournaments in everything you do. I don't even really watch sports, but I love the idea of fighting, like, we won't get to this until we start fighting the gym leaders, but you fight the gym leaders in front of crowds, and the anime has done that for certain gym battles, and I love that, and that's something I've always wanted them to do, and they do it in this game, and it's great. Like, where Sword and Shield does something great, it does it phenomenally. The issue is that when it does something bad, it usually doesn't really piss poor. And it isn't even that. Like, I like Sword and Shield. I think it gets a lot of hate, and is justifiably deserved at times, but I do think it is a good game. But Sonia here is going to tell us about this statue. So she's bringing up here, there was a hero back in the day who saved Galar from this thing called the Darkest Day, which you couldn't think of a more cliche name for the Apocalypse Day, I guess, or something like that. I know it's Pokemon, it's baby's first RPG, but still. Call it, I don't know, without spoiling anything, I don't know how to get into it, but the Darkest Day is a really, cliche name. It's really easy to come up with. It's like, I don't know, I can't even think anything more cliche than that. I know I'm being really, like, probably petty on that, but still. But these guys are looking strange here, so let's interact with them. I love the Team Yell battle theme so much. It's so damn good. It honestly might be one of my favorite evil team themes in the series. I'm being honest. I love the intro. It's like the dun 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 dun. Oh, I love it. It's so good. Team Yell is, I'm gonna say here, I don't like them as much as Team Skull, but I do like them. Team Skull's one of my favorites. They actually might be my favorite. Team Skull's great, but Team Yell's not bad. They're whiny Pokemon fans is basically what they are, and it's hilarious because this is the gen everybody hates, because of a lot of things Game Freak did, which they should, because Game Freak did fuck a lot of people over, so. They have a Nickit. So they usually use, as you can probably tell, they use the Zigzagoon. I will cover Zigzagoon when we can actually catch one. But they're using Dark-type Pokemon. They tend to rely a lot on Dark and Poison types, which is fitting. But it's mostly Dark types. And because we use Scorbunny with Double Kick, Scorbunny can just wreck the Team Yell people. Like, if you have a fighting type, like if you caught a Pancham, this is a great time to find these guys to get some levels. It's so easy to do. Or if you caught another one, like, I think you can get Machop in the wild area at this point, possibly. don't like the Hop, oh my god, Hop heals your Pokemon here. I don't like... One thing I do have an issue with, like I said, I know it's Baby Stars RPG, but I feel like you get healed constantly in this game, so it never is really like a worry about you like almost coming within, like passing out, I guess, or losing all your team. But time for a double battle. Oddly enough, I know it's on stronger hardware, but when they first did double battle, when the first time I played, I expected the game to lag like crazy, because in Gen 7, every time you have anything over 3 Pokemon on the screen, the game lags quite terribly. But Hop here will use Wooloo because it's always the thing he throws out first. Hop doesn't learn. But yeah, they'll throw out Zigzagoon and nick it. Like I said, if you have a fighting type move on your Pokemon or a fighting type in general, specifically like a Pancham, Pancham can wreck these guys so easily. And I think Pancham can probably learn a dark type move at this point, or if not, pretty soon after. So it can eventually evolve into Pangoro, and Pangoro's great as well. But yeah. Team Yell is, like, this game is really easy, but Team Yell, since they usually rely on dark types are really easy to take out, and I said somebody who does like the dark type, but dark type's not hard to fight. I do like Team Yell, though. They're pretty cool. We'll see more of them later on. Marnie, huh? So, yeah, this is Marnie. People love Marnie, for the design and her character, of course. Her personality is why they like Marnie. Not because, the internet is weird. No, I like Marnie. Marnie's a pretty cool character. She's definitely my favorite character in the game. I remember when they first revealed Marnie. Well, let me dive into the time of people on the internet, because it's fun. When Sonia got revealed, everyone's like, okay, this is the waifu of this gen. And with Sonia, she's older, so I didn't really feel that weird about it. People said that. And then, I'm not trying to be on a high horse. I promise I'm not, because it comes off that way, and I don't want to be like that. But, I have to talk about this, because it's funny. Then, everybody loves Sonia. And then Marnie got revealed, and everybody's like, alright, bye Sonia. Time for Marnie. And, yeah, people love Marnie. She's like the edgy looking character, because I remember when she got revealed, I thought she was literally just going to be like female Gladion from Sun and Moon, but she's not. I think she's more like Lily than she is like a Gladion, being honest, but I do like Marnie a lot. She's a cool character. And these guys can just take you right to the gym. I just like to walk, man. I need the exercise. Listen, just because I'm a Pokemon trainer, I'm traveling across the land, searching far and wide. These Pokemon, I want them to understand the power that's inside. Doesn't mean I don't snack occasionally. I do love the Motostoke thing. It's so good. It's not like a favorite town theme of mine. Like, I like it, but I wouldn't say it's like in my top, like, 10. But I do like it. Like, my favorite town theme in Pokemon. Oh my god. I love Goldenrod a lot. And I love Driftvale. Even for the memes alone, they're great. But that's still such a good song. I don't know. And even, like, is it Pyrite Town from Coliseum and XD? That song's really good as well. And here's Chairman Rose again. He's really dapper looking, that hair, that strand of hair hanging low. And he's going to announce now that the Pokemon League is officially begun. So, yeah. I do know in the anime right now, they're doing something kind of similar, where they're doing the Champions Cup with Ash. And basically how they do it is you fight people, like other trainers, and you gain points. And the person with the most points by the end of the cup will fight Leon there. I actually have watched a bit of the Pokemon Journeys anime. It's been subbed, because I was interested because they introduced Go, and everybody thought it was going to be like a new thing. And the premise is actually pretty interesting. And it's actually decent, the little bit I've watched of it. I love the idea of the Champions Cup, it's neat. But now it's time to introduce our gym leaders. I will say, I like the character designs for the gym leaders, but this cutscene is, really bad. They have the crowd going, whoa, 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 you know, but, like, could they not have music in the background? It's like they did the reverse of Kingdom Hearts, where they have a crowd, but that, like, they make noise, but it's really poor, where Kingdom Hearts 2 just has noise and no crowd. It's really weird. But, these are our gym leaders. If you're playing Sword, this guy won't be there. Instead, you'll have different, gym leaders pop up, and I will talk about them later on. But these, like I said, are the gym leaders who we will be facing throughout our journey.